What happened in Oyo State is something many people have been talking about quietly and loudly at the same time. In one of the rural parts of the state, security operatives carried out a serious operation after receiving strong intelligence about the presence of suspected armed criminals hiding inside a forested area. According to confirmed local reports, 2 of the suspects were neutralized during the operation, and the hideout they were using was completely destroyed so it would not be used again. This development did not just happen suddenly. For weeks, there had been tension in some communities around Oyo, especially in areas close to thick forests and farm settlements. Residents had been complaining about strange movements at night, fear on lonely roads, and rumors of organized criminal groups using the forest as shelter. Say farmers were worried, transporters were careful, families were advising their loved ones not to move around late in the evening. So when security forces finally acted, many people said they felt some relief. Before we go deeper, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps us bring you more balanced and clear updates like this. If you appreciate calm and professional reporting, support the channel by subscribing right now. Now, let's continue. The operation itself was said to be intelligence-driven. This means security officers did not just move randomly. They gathered information. They tracked movements. They confirmed the locations. Then they planned their action carefully. When they reached the hideout, there was an exchange. In the end, 2 of the suspects were stopped. And the shelter they had built in that location was destroyed. Many people have asked what exactly was happening in that forest. From what residents have shared, the area had become a point of fear. Some claimed that people passing through nearby routes had been threatened in the past. Others believed the location was being used as a temporary base for planning unlawful activities. While investigations are still ongoing, the security agencies made it clear that their goal was to prevent further harm and restore calm. This is important to understand. In many parts of Nigeria, forests have become hiding places for different criminal networks. These groups often take advantage of the difficult terrain and limited visibility to carry out operations away from public attention. When the security forces locate such camps, they usually dismantle them completely to prevent a return. Please, if you are following this story and you value updates like this, do not forget to like this video and subscribe. Your support keeps this platform growing. Now, something else we must address carefully is the way people talk about these incidents. Sometimes on social media, emotions run high, words are used without caution. It is very important to separate criminals from entire communities. Criminal activity is about unlawful behavior, not about tribe or identity. Many respected voices in Oyo State have reminded people to avoid general statements and focus on facts. Peaceful coexistence is always better than division. After the operation, security presence reportedly increased around nearby communities. Patrol vehicles were seen moving more frequently. Local vigilante groups also became more alert. Community leaders encouraged residents to report any suspicious movement immediately. The message was clear. Prevention is better than reaction. Let us also look at the youth angle of this story. Many young people in the Southwest have been vocal about safety concerns. Youth associations often call for stronger protection of farmlands and rural communities. They believe that economic stability depends on security. If farmers cannot go to their farms peacefully, food production suffers. If transporters are afraid to travel, business slows down. So, security is not just about safety. It is also about economic growth. Some youths have also urged the government to invest more in technology-driven surveillance. Drones, tracking systems, and better communication networks could help detect unusual activity earlier. Others say there should be better collaboration between federal and state authorities. These discussions show that young people are not only reacting emotionally, many are thinking about long-term solutions. Again, if you believe discussions like this are important, please like this video and subscribe. It takes only a second, but it helps the channel a lot. Now, beyond the immediate operation, there is a bigger issue. Rural security challenges have been a concern in different states across the country. Remote areas sometimes lack strong infrastructure. Roads are not always well maintained. Communication signals may be weak. These conditions can create opportunities for unlawful groups to operate quietly. That is why continuous patrol and intelligence gathering are so important. The destruction of the hideout sends a message. It shows that security agencies are paying attention. It also tells communities that their reports are not ignored. However, one operation does not mean the work is finished. Security is an ongoing effort. It requires patience, cooperation, and trust between citizens and authorities. Community leaders in Oyo have reportedly held meetings after the incident. They encouraged residents not to panic but to remain vigilant. They also emphasized unity. Fear can divide people quickly, but calm leadership can restore confidence. Traditional rulers, religious leaders, and youth representatives all play a role in maintaining peace. Let me pause here to remind you again, if you are still watching, please like this video and subscribe. We bring you clear and responsible updates without exaggeration. Another important aspect is justice and due process. While security operations are necessary, investigations continue even after such events. Authorities often analyze recovered materials, gather intelligence from different sources, and look for possible connections. This helps prevent future incidents. It also ensures that actions taken are within the law. Residents in the affected communities have reportedly expressed mixed feelings. Some feel relieved, others remain cautious. This reaction is normal. When an area experiences tension, it takes time for confidence to return fully. Markets may reopen gradually. Night movements may increase slowly. Trust builds step by step. There is also the issue of communication. In today's world, the information spreads very fast. Sometimes correct details are mixed with rumors. That is why responsible reporting matters. It helps people understand what truly happened instead of reacting to exaggerated visions. Please, as you listen, remember to subscribe and like this video. Your engagement encourages balanced storytelling. Let us also talk about prevention. Experts often say that community intelligence is one of the strongest tools in maintaining security. When residents know their environment well, they can quickly notice unusual activity. Reporting early can stop problems before they grow. Cooperation between local vigilantes and official security forces is also important. In addition, development plays a role. When rural areas receive better infrastructure, lighting, roads, and communication networks, it becomes harder for unlawful groups to hide. Investment in rural communities is therefore part of the long-term solution. This incident in Oyo is not just a headline. It reflects a broader conversation about safety, unity, and responsible leadership. It reminds us that security is everyone's responsibility. Authorities must act professionally. Communities must cooperate. Media must report carefully. Citizens must stay alert but calm. As the situation continues to develop, many people are watching closely. The key focus now is stability. Families want peace. Farmers want to work without fear. Youths want a future with opportunity, not tension. If you want more updates as events unfold, like this video, and subscribe now. Turn on your notifications so you do not miss any important discussion. For now, the message from authorities remains firm. Security operations will continue where necessary, intelligence gathering will improve, and residents are encouraged to support lawful processes. This story teaches us something simple but powerful. When communities speak up and security agencies respond professionally, progress is possible. It may not happen overnight, but step by step, stability can return.